I think it's fortunate that us doing the work the way we do it. People are always surprised at what we do. I think it's just unfortunate that people have such low expectations for IT. Especially, I find it really interesting that like what we do is not necessarily simple. It requires a particular expertise, and I find that unfortunately across the board, everybody is like doesn't really respect that. Like right now, if you're a security person, you get respect over that. You know, but because you're a security person and they're all worried about their bank accounts because but they don't respect the rest of it. And what else that they're going on, what else that we do to try to make it super simple so their stuff just works. But they don't value that. People in some of these organizations don't even understand that we can make it so much easier to come in and use your system and engage with it, that it becomes comfortable. I think a lot of our existing customers become very lulled by that. Because you don't have people deploy side by side. Or if a new guy came in, say you got rid of us for some reason, right? You don't like Jim, you got rid of us. And a new guy comes in and deploys and it doesn't go quite right. People tend to be like, oh, well, you know, he's just learning us. Well, no, that's how they work. I mean, sure, there's always that part of just learning us, but he left your garbage behind or something wasn't quite set up right. Or if you have them deploy again and again and again, it's gonna go like that. They don't seem to understand that we have that the way about it, so it's challenging. So second part of the conversation, which is the client's education. So last week, I think you heard me talk, Mark and I talked briefly, we're working on we had an idea to make hey, welcome to Total Solutions. Here's a 3-minute video about what to expect from us. Here's how you can make every interaction with us go better. Just a general education to them that they can try to start to communicate proactively to the customer about what makes IT different with us versus everybody else. We talk about it here. I talk about it to the principals, but a lot of times it doesn't get spread along. I think that potentially I could give them content that could say, hey, here's how to make this better for us, how to communicate with us and do things. Here's why we work differently. We don't just do it this way because we pulled it out of thin air. This is 20 years of experience that said this makes it better, right? It makes that experience better. How do we communicate that to the client? Hey, Joe, this is what we're gonna do and here's how it's gonna be. Can you sign off that this is okay with you? That you agree to your commitment on your side to meet these demands, right? And we understand if something happens, but you understand that in turn that could impact our delivery time. And you're okay with it. It's an expectation that goes both ways. Without being a jerk about it, without being like hey, oh, you missed it? Have a nice day. And you can use that part, it's okay. But anyway, but it's like, you missed it, too bad, buddy. Have a nice day. We're not that. We recognize that you have a business to run and things happen, but we wanna make it, you know, this is what we have to do because we have other people. Please be considerate of the fact that we service other people. We want to give them the same quality that we tried to give you. And that's a fair conversation. I think we deliberately need to make it about getting people to understand, you know, our methodology. Like, hey, Ryan's going to tell you that. So I think first of all, you need the operation change back to what we were doing before, which is, hey, great, you signed this. This is your week of install. Does that work for you? Cool. The problem is you need some kind of a work order. We've talked about that in the past, right? That they sign off on. Here's the scope of work. Here's it. The burden that I see there, that just makes more work for you.
All of a sudden I went from trying to barely I'm able to get information like what day can we do it and what cable do we need. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now I've changed that to like I need to have a face-to-face meeting with them, I guess, in order to get through, hey, this is this agreement, this is the date, this is what we expect from you, you know, like normal project management and stuff.
The green edition red bar, which is the mint, which is my favorite, and I'm doing this because I'm trying to lose some weight. Wow, what is that? And not go and eat ice cream. So,
Mr. King, use that video.
Big Mike is all about.
Anyway,
Cut.
so
Wrap it up. Try it again.
in the afternoon, and I'm starving. And so,
Now the entire truck smells like
it's red bar, it's red bar, and these guys are just jealous. They wish they had one. But I am hungry. Grazie. As you will see, this water is from our friends at Nirvana up at Alder Creed Beverages. Support local. Thank you guys. Provided by them, actually.
Your destination is on the left.
What's a koi?
It's a Japanese goldfish.
that
like
in our
that in
tank?
the picture right there.
Can you put that in our tank here?
So this thing.
Thanks, Dad.
I don't know what to call that, but because it's the client expectations list.
Well, I think it's you've got your project quote and you've got your project agreement, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Good language there. That's that. So we need to develop the project agreement. We need to be very deliberate with scheduling what's going to happen, but we also have a educational component on the rest of the company side with regard to. Hey, we're doing a project and this is what's going on. It's not that nobody's pulling their weight and what's happening over there. And then that communication back upstream that says, hey, I'm really interested in potentially carving out Anthony to be able to say, your morning is project, if you're not doing a project, like you're not gone,
Right.
that your morning, just like yours, is very much like phone calls, follow-ups and things as you were able to hand them off to him to do it. And then when that's done, then he can backfill. Appropriately or help.
You just have to, yeah, with the understanding that some of the projects would take all week to do. So in those cases, there's not going to be a lot of capacity for backfilling, you know what I mean?
So the economy's booming, lots of cool stuff's going on, lots of companies are growing and have immense growth going on, and they're going too fast to listen or to understand the engagement. So much of what we do is planning. So much of what we do is checking the boxes to make sure that the stuff is in place. So many times we've seen clients go, oh, we have the PCs for that. They drop them and nobody knows where the monitor cable is. Right? Simple phone call, no cost to you. We would have had that sorted out for you. And people don't get it. So the client has to not be going so fast that they can't stop and understand that a simple, hey, we're planning on doing this by the 14th, Total Solutions would save them money, time, and angst while we're trying to be this big buzz and get them what they're doing. It's fantastic. You're growing. Your business is rocking. You've got huge sales opportunities. You want to get this infrastructure in place. Awesome. We want to help you do it. We want to get it done. And like, so for example, now we're in the truck. We're rolling to a customer site because there needs to be measurements, cabling, connection types and methods. Do the devices support what we need? Do they have everything they need? And if not, we have 4 business days to get them what they need before this new program for theirs is going to kick off and needs to happen. And it's all come together in the course of 10 days. So therefore, we're here because everybody's doing something and the client's got a special need and the extra capacity is us. And so now we're also marketing while we do it. We're trying to do 2 jobs, get our deal done. And that's it. Client needs to understand that we're an asset. Telling us what they need to do is not slowing them down. They seem to think that. They seem to think that if I have to call and open a ticket, that it's going to slow me down. Calling and opening a ticket does not slow you down. Telling your assistant to call and open a ticket slows everybody down because he or she is not going to know the detail and they're going to have to go back to you and ask the question. So stop, talk directly to the vendor. We can ask the question we need and it's over. 99% of all project delays are related to customer relations as far as communications with us as a vendor. Not just us, but anybody. They always come down to that because they disappear. So. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel here or check out some of our other videos, including my vlog. All right? We'll see you out there.